What's cracking, everybody? How you doing tonight? New video. So, I want to start this. I want to preface this video by saying I do not condone violence. I do not promote violence. Okay? So, let's just get that straight. Now, it seems like it's big news right now. The world's toughest troll numero uno, Tekashi 6ix9ine, found himself in a gym in South Florida, an LA Fitness gym in South Florida, without his security, and got his booty whooped. Now, when he was still, playing the tough guy role, when he was running around with the Bloods from New York, the 9 Trays, or whether the Trayways, when he was running around with them and there was a fight at LAX, we saw there he had zero fighting skills, right? But it's funny, he finds himself screaming and yelling and, whack 100, the other big mouth, the West Coast Tekashi, without the snitching, of course, allegedly, but there's people that call him, what was the thing? Back. Remember, that was put out there on him. But, whack 100, the fake Suge Knight, gave him a platform with, who was it, academics, to go on and scream and yell. Tekashi, he did what he did to his own homeboys, and, he says, oh, but they were boning my girl and they kidnapped me and all this and that. Man, you chose to take on this persona that you were a thug when every real thug around you knew what you really were. You were the money bag, right? So they played you like what you really were. So then you did what you did to them. But see, after you cooperated, instead of riding off into the sunset and learning to invest your money, let your money make more money, you did the whole circuit where you dissed Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle is loved by people all over, not just in LA, right? You dissed Snoop Dogg. You dissed a whole lot of people. And people were telling you, Tekashi, in the beginning, your money is going to run out before your enemies disappear. So when you first got out and you had all this high-powered security around you, everyone knew you can't afford to keep up that type of security detail. And it's like the longer you've been running around, playing that tough guy role, hung. What is hung? But all the charade you were playing, it seemed like you were starting to believe yourself. And so you started letting your security go because you felt like, dudes ain't even getting at me. I can do whatever I want. They rocked you to sleep. They made you feel you were comfortable. And luckily you ran into some guys that they humiliated you. You see, when you were on your back, when you were like a turtle stuck on a shell. Well, you ain't got no shell, big dog. You got no heart. That's what it was. So you were rolling around on your back. I wish the sound, I didn't hear the sound. Again, I don't wish no harm on nobody, but you cannot put out the type of energy that you put out and not expect for it to come back to you. This is why I stay away from the drama. I know I got enough people that don't like me. I don't need to create more enemies. There's an old saying that friends come and go, but enemies accumulate. You keep accumulating. You could have left it to the dudes that you told on and the dudes that you disrespected while you were with them, fronting and faking like you were a gangster. You could have done that. But instead, you got out and you continued with the trolling, And Whack 100 basically set you up for a fall. He took it as his own payday, and look at him now. He got beat up by Sharp, allegedly, recently. He's about to get beat up again. This trolling stuff, man, is a very serious thing. You know, it's one thing to be a troll, you know, behind an account where nobody knows who you are. That's it. That comes and goes. That comes with the territory nowadays, unfortunately. But when guys show their faces and troll, you see what happens. I can't say that I have sympathy for you, Tekashi, because you chose to disrespect dead men, not thinking about what it does to their family. You've made enemies out of people you don't even realize you made their enemy. That's why you went in that sauna, thought it was cool. What are you doing in the sauna, big dog? Really, what are you doing in the sauna? What are you doing at a gym? There is not, I don't even think you got a muscle on your body. I think you were born without a muscle. You're skin and bones, like literally, and a big old mouth. So your mouth got, somebody caught up with your mouth. I saw that your attorney is contacting the feds, the FBI, to give you the protection that you need. But I don't think the taxpayers should be paying for that. As long as you're going to keep getting on these platforms, because I'm sure your little ego, you're going to act like we didn't see the pictures and we didn't see the video. And you're going to say, well, there was so many of them. So what? So what? You made that many enemies. Whoever jumped on you, there's probably 50 times more of that number looking for you. And it's because of your mouth. So I hope that your attorney really doesn't ask the taxpayers to have to pay for your safety. What you need to do is have the feds take all them quack tattoos off of you. How can you be a millionaire and have nothing but horrible tattoos on you? Cartoons on you. But take all those, if you want the feds to help you, take all your tattoos off and go bag some groceries somewhere in Missouri. Or I don't know. I'm not trying to disrespect Missouri. I don't know. I'm from California. I don't know, Omaha. Maybe that's a better one. Just bag groceries, big dog. Bag groceries and go back to being, what's your name? Danny? Go back to being that, man. You dabbled in a man's world. And the men came knocking. And, you were kidnapped once. And the fear in your voice when you got kidnapped was who you really are, Danny. You went and sat in a sauna. That shit makes me laugh when I think that you were in a sauna. You went and sat in a sauna in South Florida. And then they showed you you're still Danny. No matter how many bad tattoos you get. No matter how many times you get on a platform and raise your voice. And talk like you're a thug. You're really just little Danny. Little, harmless Danny. Go back to being that guy. Stop putting people... Now more people are going to go to jail because of your mouth. You took down your own crew because of your mouth. Now these guys, they chose violence. But they chose violence because of your mouth. Because of your trolling. Because of your disrespect. Don't come back out here and disrespect more people, man. Come on, little Daniel. So, that's my video. Peace to everybody out there, man. Let this be an example. Don't try to be what you're not. Be who you are. Everybody be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out.